Welcome to class. Today we are doing a prenatal fitness routine. This one's about 45 minutes. All you need is a pair of light or moderate weights, a mat or towel, and a pillow to the side if you'd like it for the floor. We're gonna work circuit training today, have some fun, a little bit of light cardio, strength, core, and a nice stretch at the end. So when you're ready, go ahead, place your stuff off to the side so you don't trip on it. March it out. Think about hugging the baby up and in. So pulling the baby closer to you and then lifting up through the rib cage. Inhale through the nose, reach up. Exhale through the mouth, good. Inhale, exhale. So while we're working today on a scale of 0 through 10, 0 being nothing, 10 being the hardest you've ever worked, highest anywhere between a 5 and maybe a 7. You should still be able to speak during the highest point of these exercises. Good, 2 more times, a little bit bigger. Inhale, reach. Exhale out, 1 more. Good, shake it out, march it out. Step touch to the side and give me some nice slow shoulder rolls backwards. Good, up to the ears and down. We'll do a few backwards. And then go ahead and take it forward. Elbow soft, very nice. Let's do it again. Take it backwards, keep the step touch throughout. Gradually bringing the heart rate up. And let's take it forward. Good. Keep that step touch, open and close the arms. You do whatever you like with this one. Opening up that chest and then squeezing those shoulder blades back. Last 10 seconds. Good. There's 4, 3, 2, both arms overhead, reach and pull. Now being a little bit more practical with this one, driving the elbows back and in, warming up the lats. Good, chest press. And tricep press downs. Beautiful. Let's take it to some hamstrings. Step and curl. We're kicking those heels up to the glutes, quarter half squat in between. And we're always thinking about hugging the baby up and in, breathing throughout. 4, 3, let's double these up for 2. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Do it again. Take it up. 4 more here. There's 4, 3, 2. Now outer thighs, press out. Not feeling the arms, hands on the hips. You could do more of a pendulum. If you're feeling good, feel free to make it bigger. Add that little press off with that base foot. Awesome. There's 8, 7, 6, in 4, 3. Now switch it up, inner thighs. Now depending on the stage of pregnancy, your inner thighs might be here. Make room for tummy. If you're a little bit early on, you can make it bigger. Like you're kicking a ball, turning that foot in. Nice long lever with the arms. Good, there's 8. Keep it up. Here's 4, 3, small kick and punch. Lift, good, shaking out the ankles. Elbows are soft, shoulders relaxed. 10 more seconds, let's make it a little bit bigger. Core's tight. 4, 3, 2, and march out. Hip openers with those half squats, or if you're feeling good, you can take it to a full squat. Plant that foot, open up, plant, sink back, step touch. 30 seconds here, I really like this one. Gets everything warmed in that lower body. Little quick notes for squats and lunges. Think about squeezing the glutes, lifting the pelvic floor, like you're doing a Kegel on the top end. Squeeze, especially during pregnancy. Anytime you can sneak a Kegel in, definitely do it. You want a strong pelvic floor, leads to less chance of incontinence later, and a quicker recovery postpartum. 8 seconds left. Feeling good, sink a little lower. And then we're hanging out with the squat in 4, 3, 2, wherever you're at, stay with the squat, down and lift. Squeeze, like you're sitting back into a chair. Change your mind, lift. Good, last 4, 3, 2, let's pulse it, double time for 8, 7, 6, 5. There's 4, 3, singles, down and lift. Down and up. All right, 2 more. Holding this next one down, hands on the quads, slow flat back. Hug the baby up and in, round the spine to stand. Flat back goes down. Stop halfway, dip one shoulder in, look over the other, little low back stretch. Hopefully feels good. And then center up, dip the other shoulder. One more time, center. First shoulder in. And center up, other shoulder. Beautiful job. Center up, round all the way to stand, one vertebrae at a time, keeping those feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. One more stretch. Lateral lunges, get those inner thighs. I'm gonna stick with the shoulder dip today, but if you wanna add arm circles, go for it. Last 10 seconds. Whew. Last 4, 3, 2, center up, walk it in, slow flat back. Hug the baby, round all the way to stand. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale out, one more time, feet together on the toes, reach, and let it out. Grab a quick drink of water, grab your weights, and I'll meet you right back here. All right, when you're ready, weights in hand, watch me. I'm gonna combine an upper body with some light cardio. We're gonna do step touches that we started with in the warm-up, but now we're gonna add alternating side raise to an alternating front raise. So it's gonna be side, side, front, front. And with those weights, we are naturally gonna slow those legs down a little bit. So just 30 seconds, so I know, thinking a little bit, side, side, front, run. All right, just 30 seconds in 3, 2, here we go, step touch. So easy way to think of it is same arm, same leg is moving. Front, front, good. Once you have that, keep that pattern. If you ever need to take an arm break, keep the step touch, holding the weights. Good. Breathe, the knees are soft, heels are down. Looking great. Side. And this is also bringing that heart rate up gradually. Again, 8 seconds left. And we're hanging onto those weights. In 4, 3, 2, another combo exercise coming up. Plant those feet. We're combining squat, basic squat, upright row. Turn those toes out, plie squat, upright row. Toes are forward, toes are out. All right, so it's a little pivot, another 30 seconds. When you're ready, shoulders back, palms facing in 5, 4, 3, 2, squat down. Pivot those toes out, plie, toes forward, good. And if you like one more than the other, you don't like the pivot, stick with that with the upright rows. Shoulders getting a little tired, you can definitely do the alternating, right? Whew, 15 seconds. And then we get to put the weights down for a bit. Lift. Good job. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, give me one more. Awesome job. Placing those weights down. Whew. Taking a piece from the warm-up and making it bigger. Kick and punches. If you can, lift the leg from the hip, big punch. If it's better, smaller, go for it as well. 30 seconds, everything's 30 seconds today. In 5, 4, 3, hug the baby up and in. Let's go. This one's easy, you can play around with the speed, or you can go a little slower and bigger, really depending on how you feel today. Remember, through this workout, we're not gonna do any twisting exercises. You can add small rotations when you stretch, but not when you're actually working. If you're in the 2nd or 3rd trimester, breathe. Last 10 seconds. If it's in you, a little bit bigger. 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to keep a light march during your break. Grab a quick drink. We're just gonna do 30-second break and then back to the top. Grabbing the weights for those first 2 moves. Step touch side raise to the front raise. Squats to plies with upright rows. Whew, not good so far. Warmed up, woken up. All right, 10 seconds, we're gonna start. Grab those weights if they're not in hand yet. Step touches, a side raise to front raise. We're going in 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Side, side, front, front. Feeling good, make it bigger. Or if your arms are really feeling great, you can definitely do doubles. I'm sticking with the singles today though. Up. Elbows are soft. And that little rotation, palms in. Oh, past midway. You look awesome. Stay there. Last 7, 6, 5. Hang on to the weights in 4, 3, just a 20-second, march it out. All right, plie squats, upright rows to basic squats, still with the upright rows. 30 seconds, double arms or singles. Start to take it out wide. Plant those feet, palms in, hug the baby up and in, roll the shoulders back in 3, 2, squat down upright, plie upright. Now that we're definitely warmed, can you sink those hips an inch lower than you did the first set? Yes. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the pelvic floor on the top end of this move. Awesome. Stay strong. Whew, 12 seconds. You're doing great. You put the weights down in a few. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out, just 20 seconds. Kick and punches. Just like before. Can we make this one a little bit bigger? Or you can make it small and go a little bit quicker. Just watch your footing. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 8 seconds, we start. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Hug the baby up and in. Standing tall, heels down. Knees are soft. You can even make the punches a little bit stronger. Quick release, elbows staying soft. Little rotation with the fists. Fantastic, 15. Breathe. Woo, even though it's low impact doesn't mean it's super low intensity, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and walk it out. Beautiful job. Block number 2 is coming your way. Grab a good drink. A little bit of extended recovery while I demonstrate the first move. Having like a compound movement kind of day. So we're gonna continue the theme. Weights in hand, step back, reverse lunge, hold the lunge, row it, push off, other leg, lunge, row. So it's a little isometric hold with that lunge while you perform that row, and then you come back to stand, set the feet together, reverse. So I said earlier, everything's 30 seconds. This one's gonna be 45 seconds because it's slower. Again, I wanna make sure we get enough reps on each side. So when you're ready, weights in hand, we're going in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lunge, row, squeeze the shoulder blades, push off. Full body strength. Prenatal or not, this is one of my favorite combo moves. It's a little bit of everything. Now if it's too much with the lunge, feel free to just tap back, hold, and then push off, come back forward. So that change, if you're feeling great, take it low, squeeze. Nice work, stay with it. Different angle there. Whew. Remember this one's a little longer, so hang in with me for an additional 10 seconds. Breathe. Woo. Excellent work. 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it out. All right, hanging onto those weights. We're gonna rack it up on the shoulders. Little lateral monster walks, whatever you have room for. I'm gonna drop down, step. I'm gonna go 3. You can go 2, you can do 1. But nice and slow and big lateral steps, staying in a low squat position. 30 seconds. 3, 2, here we go. Whatever you have room for. The lower you go, this is an easy one to make more intense. Go lower, sink those hips back more. If that is too much, you can come up and take it here. Whew. Definitely a leg burner. Still hugging the baby up and in, hips are back. Squeeze the glutes, lift the pelvic floor. We're in that squat position. 12 seconds. Whew. Good work. After this one, we're putting the weights down and I'm gonna have you find a wall for some wall push-ups. In 4, 3, 2, carefully come up, weights down. Wall push-ups are typically a great alternative to floor ones when you're pregnant. You won't be able to see them if I do a wall, but basically just like you do on the floor. Hands about shoulder width apart, take your hands, angle it in a little bit, and then from that angle, toes together, don't fall over, push down and up. The farther back your feet are, the harder it is. 30 seconds, ready, set, let's go. So lowering the chest, press up. So your body,
I found this on
your body's in a straight line, core is tight. Exhale when you push that wall away. Boom, full extension, elbows are staying soft. You can even add a little hand release if you want. And with that one, it's a push off against the wall, hands completely release, and then land again. 10 seconds. This is gonna be your third move in block 2, 30-second recovery after this, and then we hit one more set of each. In 3, 2, finish that last one. Good job. Walk it out, grab a drink, come back with those weights. 45 seconds, again, for that first exercise, reverse lunges with the rows. You're doing an excellent job. How you feeling so far? Good. All right, let's start in 10 seconds. So a quick review, lunge, row, alternating sides every time. So get your foot placement, make sure that's clear behind you. Ready? Take a breath. In 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Step and lunge, nice and slow. My goal for you today is make every second round better than the first. So whether that's dropping down an inch, whether it's squeezing those shoulder blades back a little bit tighter than the first round. Chest stays lifted. We're not rounding the shoulders, opposed to a lot of strain on the lower back. Hugging the baby up and in. Good. Squeeze. Keep it going strong. A little bit of balance. Yes, 10 seconds. You're doing great. Up on deck. Weights are optional to hold. Those lateral monster walks in 3, 2, walk it out. 20 seconds, shake out those legs because it's kind of a double leg. Back to back. Not feeling the weights, put them down. Singles, doubles, triples, whatever you have room for. 10 seconds, we start. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, rack the weights up. Let's go in 3, 2, here we go. So the challenge is to stay low that entire time. Whole foot lands on the ground, hips are back, squeeze the booty, lift the pelvic floor. If you ever need to take a break, you can go down and up. This gives you a little bit of leg break, or just stick with those step touches. Halfway. Woo! Doing so good. Legs get a nice active recovery, coming up with those push-ups. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Good job. Weights down, walk it out, shake it out. All right, 12 seconds we start. Push-ups how you like. Find your wall, you can be out of my screenshot. Remember, the hand release is your next option. 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Down and lift. Let go. So remember, the hand position is a slight angle in, kind of like you're doing a big Hershey's kiss. Inhale, exhale. So really keep that body in line. Hug the baby up and in. Boom. On those tippy toes. Last 10 seconds. You've got this. Finish strong. We only have one more block in that standing position before we take it to the floor. In 3, 2, and stop. Fantastic work. Woo, grab a good drink of water. Come back with those weights. Woo-hoo. All right, actually I lied. We're just gonna take one weight. I'm gonna do more of a unilateral move with this next one. Weights in one hand, we're moving the opposite direction. If you like balance, this hand can be on your hip or out to the side. Lateral lunge, hold, curl, and when you curl, I want you to keep this elbow close to your ribs. Lower down, come up. Down, curl. If that's not comfortable, you can have it here. Let's do this one for repetitions. Let's do, I'm gonna say 12 to 15. I'm gonna go for 15, but if at 12 you're done, that's fine. We'll walk it out and then same amount of reps to the other side. Okay, so not for time. When you're ready, pick a side. Here we go. Down, curl, up, push off. 2, making sure that wrist is curled in, not pulling back. Inside legs elongating. Whew. Here's 6. So if you're not on my beat, count your own. Climb 7, elbow tight to the ribs. 8, nice. 9. And it'll be just like a 10, 15 second shakeout in between. You got it, you got it. I got 3 more. So if you're done at 12, that's fine. If you're going for 15, almost done. This is my last one. Good. Finish up that side, shake it out, shift the weight into the other hand. Whatever amount of reps you get on that side, be even, do it on this side. So I did 15. I'm gonna go ahead and get 15 on this side. You do you. 2. Elbow in. Good. Like before, you're shifting your weight towards the outside leg, elongating the inside. Keep the shoulders back, chest up, hug the baby up and in. Woo. Good. I have 5 more. 5. 4. This is also a good exercise to test with a heavier weight if you want a bigger challenge for the next set. Good work. Get 1 more in. Excellent job. When you're done with that set, go ahead and pick up your other weight. Good job. Breathing throughout the movement. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Awesome. Good work. All right, next one, big combo. We're gonna plant those feet, shoulders apart, zip up the core. Elbows up, I'm gonna extend out, in, push up, put them together, tricep. Ooh, that's a big combo. Down. So it's out, in, press, lock them together, tricep, down, press. See that? All right, it's a big one. So I'm gonna say about 30 to 40 seconds since there's so much going on. 30 seconds might be a little too short, so we'll guesstimate it. But let's start in 5. We'll start with the kick out. 3, 2, plant those feet. Let's go. Out, in, and a little thinker. Up, in, out, down. Up. So I'll side view this one. Out, in, press. So elbows are tight on that extension overhead. Arms are parallel to the ground on the shoulder level ones. Up, in, out. It's a pretty fun combo once we get into it. Up, down. Let's go about 8 more seconds or maybe 2 more of each. All right, I'm gonna get 1 more of each. Why don't you join me with that one? 1 more. Out, in, press. Good job. And you can put them down. Awesome. All right. Our last move for your cardio. You know I love them. Hamstring curls with your kickback. Shake out the arms. Make it big. Let's go 30 seconds. In 3, 2, here we go. Right to it. Drop down and up. Whew. Feel free to move it around. All we're doing is kicking those heels up to the glutes. Quarter half squat in between. Elbows are tight. For the second half, keep the legs. Change it to quick bicep curls instead. Because we're gonna go back to those in a moment. Last 8. 4, 3, 2. Walk it out during your recovery. Woo, grab a drink. Let's do 1 more set of each. Good work. Okay, second round, better round, right? Back to the top, 12 to 15 each side. I'm going to double my weights. You don't have to do that, but I think I want a little more challenge for my biceps. Or if you have one heavier, lateral lunge, elbow tight, or you can have arm side. All right, so take your time, 12 to 15, count your own. Whenever you're ready, let's do it. Curl, down, push off, step in. Hug the baby up and in, chest is lifted, core stabilization. Nice. Breathe. Woo. Feeling that little extra weight. If you went up with me. Good. Just don't let that weight pull you forward. Still keep the good posture. If you start to lose form, go back lighter. Good work, good work. I'm gonna go for 5 more. Count yours, and then like before, 10 to 15 seconds shake out, just to transition sides. Good job. One more. Finish up your set. If you can, keep the same weight that you used on the first side with the second. Hold them however comfortable. All right, ready? Let's go ahead and knock out that other side. Last set of these, 12 to 15, elbows in. Good, push off with that foot. You look so good. Woo. Past midway. Keep it going. Almost done. And then we have those triceps next. That way we will use both weights. Let me get one more after this. Woo. Oh, nice work. All right, let's shake it out, shake it out. All right, quick review. I know this one was a thinker. We go up, extend, out, press, put them together, tricep overhead, bring it down, extend out again. Super fun tricep combo, 30, 40-ish seconds. Take a breath in and out, set those feet shoulder width apart, zip up the core, give you an extra 7 seconds, recover. You ready? All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Out, in, press, lock them together. Triceps. Press, up. Good. Keeping that good form. Hips are back. Last big arm exercise we're doing today. Yay. Down, press. Woo. Keep it up, about halfway through time. Nice and strong to the end. Elbows tight on the overhead. Arms parallel to the ground on the shoulder level. 1. Out, in, press. Beautiful. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Place those weights down. Let's finish off with those hamstring curls. We'll do some kickbacks and then we'll do those biceps again. Last 30 seconds. Woo. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale out. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Join me now. Down and lift. Dropping those hips. Last cardio. So if you have that good energy, use it up now. Woo. In 7 seconds, we're gonna change those arms to biceps. Keep the same legs. 4, 3, 2, same legs. Quick buys. Pretend like you're holding weights. Wrist curled in, elbows tight. Woo. Last 10 seconds. Finishing these off. Heels kick up. Good work. 4, 3, 2, and walk it out. Nice work. Grab a good drink, get your mat. If you need a pillow, place it on the ground, and I'll meet you down there. When you're ready, we're down on the floor, seated position. Let's warm up the core. If you do have a pillow, you're placing it right here. Give yourself a little bit of back support so it's touching right where your tailbone is. If not, that's all right as well. Heels down, open up those knees, make room for tummy. If you know this exercise, go ahead and you can jump into it. Quarter, half, full rollbacks. I'm gonna start small and build it up. Inhale, you think about making a C-shaped curve with your spine, rounding the shoulders, and then when you sit up tall. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Hugging the baby the entire time. On the top end, I want you to be aware to also lift the pelvic floor right here. So inhale, open. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor. Good. Going back a little farther. Your progression, you can always stay there. You can add the hand release. This is one when your core gets a bit stronger. Inhale, exhale, and then you do have the full swoop as well. Smooth and controlled, but if that's not in the cards for today, you stay right here. Give me 10 more seconds, whichever version you're doing. Same body concept with whichever one. In 4, 3, finish up one more for me, and in a seated position. And up, good job. Rolling like a ball is your second move. Scooch those hips closer to your heels. Just like before, open up those knees, make room for tummy. If you're earlier on, you can keep a narrow stance. Feet are floating off the ground. Sit up tall, lengthen the spine. Inhale, dip the chin, shoulder blades touch. Exhale, come up, hold for a second on top. So it's all control. This one's really easy to cheat, but don't do it by adding that extra momentum. Think about having the same pace going down as you do come up. Progression, legs tabletop. 20 more seconds like this. If you need to take breaks, take it. If this is not happening, you go back to those quarter and half rollbacks like we did in the last exercise. All right, challenge for you. After the set, 15-second isometric hold, V-sit how you like. Feet are floating or heels on the ground, fingertips down on the floor or up. In 3, 2, your next one, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. 15 seconds starting now. Sit up a little taller. Hug the baby up and in. If this is too much, you're here, you're here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, hands behind. Set the feet down. Good. All right, let's do a little bit of oblique work, but safely. So we're gonna go into a sideline position. So for these, you can do obliques without the twisting, right? So when we do this, we wanna think about hugging the baby up and in. So first, your legs are stacked, elbow directly under the shoulder. Deep breath, inhale, and then on the exhale, hug the baby up and in. Once your core is tight, lift the hips up. We're gonna hold for 3 seconds. 2, 1, we drop the hip, we relax our abs, and then we hug the baby up and in, everything tight and supported before we lift up. You only have 5 of these, so I want you to count your own. You count 3 slow seconds. Inhale, exhale, pull in, hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips all the way before you relax the abs, and then pull it in. Exhale when you lift up. 2, 1. Good. So only 5 of these. Relax, hug, lift. Beautiful. Down, relax, hug. Excellent job. Once you get your 5, you can relax for a moment, and then we're gonna get the other side. This is my last one. Good. You can just flip it over if you like. I'm gonna turn and face you on the other side, but same thing, 5 on the other side. You wanna work core during pregnancy, but you don't have to take it to that fatigue point, right? We don't wanna take it there, but we wanna keep it strong. So here we go, exhale, pull in, lift and hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips, relax, hug, lift. Good, 3, 2, 1. Down, relax, hug, yep. All right, finish up your set. Got 2 more. Again, lift. Awesome. Last one right here. Hug, lift. And bring it down. Good job. If you need a drink after that one, go ahead and get it, because we're gonna change your position again and lie on our backs. If you need that pillow behind your head for extra support, you can totally put it right there. If not, you're good. We're on our back for a short amount of time. Let's get some hip bridges. Upper body nice and relaxed, feet about shoulder width apart. Before you start, hug the baby up and in. Take those hips, rotate it in, look at the ceiling. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Press those heels, lift the hips, squeeze your glutes, lift the pelvic floor, tummy tight. And then slowly come down. Once you're down, relax everything, and then engage it all and pull up. 30 seconds. Let's get those hip bridges in. Relax, pull. Good, lift. This is great for all around core, pelvic floor, glutes. Good. Down. Awesome job. 15 more seconds, however many. And then we're gonna do just one variation today. Everyone give me one more just like this. Inhale, exhale, lift and squeeze. And you can hug the knees in while I show you the variation. I'm gonna take the legs up, just like we did. I'm gonna do some lateral tap out, so keep the hips steady. Tap to just outside of the mat, tap to just outside of the mat. We're gonna do this 8 times, so 4 on each side. Once you do that, you'll drop the hips, relax, and we get a second set in. All right, so take a breath in, exhale, hug the baby, pelvic tilt, lift up and hold, lateral taps. These are more challenging than they look. 6, 5, hips steady and shoulders steady. 3, 2, center up before you drop the hips. Fully relax. And now do it again. Pull in, lift, hold, tap it out. 7. And then once you get done with the second set, hug those knees in and just take some breaths. One more each side. Woo. Just rock it. Good. Last move we're doing here is a set of dead bugs. Bringing those legs to the tabletop. 2 versions. Level 1, upper body relaxed. We extend the legs only. Level 2, arms and legs opposite. Go back. 1 set, 30 seconds. Join me now. Inhale, exhale. Making sure there's no arch in that lower back. If there is, engage the core a little more, or you can raise those legs higher. So all the core exercises that we're doing today, try to hit them all at least one other time per week. If I don't see you or you're not doing this similar workout. Inhale, exhale. Last 10 seconds. Breathe. Inhale back, exhale, lift. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in, rocket side. Great job today. Feel free to make this a happy baby to open up the hips more, reaching for the inside arches. Let those knees just flare out. Good. And then release, center those knees. Go ahead and rock over to the side. Opposite hand pushes off the floor to come up to a seated position. Let's go right into a Frogger pose and do our Kegels, because I don't want to forget to do those. Hands down, knees the width of your mat. You can have a little arch angle in with the feet. Inhale, exhale, sink back. Nice back stretch. If you have a pillow, you can place it under your forearms as well. 30 seconds, let's do a set of Kegels. Lifting the pelvic floor all the way up and release. Breathing normal. Remember, we're not squeezing our glutes. You're not tightening your abs while you're doing this. It's all internal. Let the heart rate come down. 15 seconds. Again, if you're pregnant, you want to do this multiple times a day, every day, whenever you think about it. Last 6. 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep that same Frogger position. Place the hands down and get some frog rockers. Inhale, shift forward, lift the heart and chest. Exhale, sink those hips back, round the back a little bit more. Inhale forward. Exhale, sink and round. Good. Do this a few times, nice and slowly. Wherever you're at, give me one more and then hold it back in that Frogger pose. 1 full breath in and out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Round that spine, bring it up to tabletop position, bringing those knees in a little bit. Let's get a few cat-cows in. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, pull the belly button to spine, round the back, wiggle those hips if you like. And then center up, flat back, gazing forward. Inhale, exhale, pull up. You can even do some hip circles. This feels nice too. Take some pressure up the pelvic floor. Reverse direction. And then center it flat back. We're gonna do 1 more of those and then take 10 seconds, whatever you like to do in this cat position. It feels good for you today. Center up, flat back. Spine in neutral position. Let's thread the needle. 1 hand down, 1 arm threads underneath, dropping the head and shoulders. Again, you can have a pillow under your head if this is too low. Hips are staying up. And then carefully come on up. Switch sides. Other hand threads underneath, or other arm threads underneath. Head and shoulder drops down. And then center this up. Good job. All right, let's go into a lizard stretch. So to do this one, we're gonna keep one knee down, other foot goes to the outside of your mat, and then once you're there, you can kind of just extend that leg back a little farther, hands down, forearms down, open up the knee twist, whatever you like to do for this stretch. That feels good today. And just breathe through it. You can add a little movement if you like. All right, if you rotate it, go ahead and center this up and start to wiggle that foot in so you're in a low lunge position. And with this low lunge, opposite hand down, open up the top arm. Let's open that shoulder a bit, turn and look at the hand. If you're not feeling this twist, you can keep both hands framed around the front foot. Inhale, exhale, set this hand down. All right, balance, reach those arms up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fingertips down, frame the front foot, shift your weight back for the hamstring. This is our transition. We're going from rocking forward, reach up, low crescent lunge. Exhale, bring it down, fingertips, sink back for the hamstring. Do this for about 15, 20 seconds. It'll take 20 seconds. Inhale, reach, lengthen back, and then down. This is a really nice dynamic stretch for all the lower body. Give me one more of that combo, and then we're gonna hold the hamstring back. So on the next hamstring, hold it back here. Take at least one breath in and out, in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Shift the weight forward, hands on the inside part of that foot. Bring this knee back, sink back for a child's pose, reset. Inhale. And exhale out. Round that spine up. Take the other foot to the outside of the mat and hands for the lizard. Plant those hands down, and then you can kind of shift your back leg a little bit farther, get that stretch. And just like before, do it how you like. You can have hands down, forearms down, add that little turn. Breathe. One more breath. And then start to slowly center this up, wiggle that foot to the lunge, find your center. Opposite hand down, open up the top arm, look at that hand. Setting that hand down, frame the front foot. All right, ready? Go into that crescent lunge, reach back, little extension, inhale, exhale, fingertips down, shift back for the hamstring. Shift forward, reach. So find your center before you release those hands. We don't want to be falling over. Get 20 seconds, nice and slow. Lift up, push the hips forward, down, scooch them back. Whew, I can feel this hamstring a lot tighter than my other one was. Where you're at, let's do two more. Reach and lift. And then just like before, after your next one, we'll hold the hamstring back for an extra few seconds. Hold it back here. Deep breath in and out. We're gonna finish in a standing position. So if our heads get cut off, that's okay. Shift it forward. Hands on the inside part of the foot. Pick up the back knee. Walk your hands to the wide part of your mat. So you're in a wide-legged fold. Inhale, flat back gaze forward. Exhale, fold it down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Wiggle those hips. 10 seconds, we're coming up to stand. One vertebrae at a time, arms dangle in front. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, head and shoulders last, 3, 2, once you're on top, 3 shoulder rolls back, 3 are going forward. Inhale, reach those arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let it out. One more time, feet together on the toes, reach. And let it all go. You're all done for today. Great job. Great job on completing that workout. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to tap the subscribe button and the bell to stay notified with the latest fitness videos released every Mondays and Thursdays. If you have any workout requests, please leave a comment in this video. My name is Allison. Thank you so much for working out with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.